No need. I'm due for a break and a stretch. In truth, he didn't like the idea of any woman, especially one as young and lovely as she sounded, walking the downtown streets in twilight. I am wearing a green hat, she said. The Greyhound depot was a few blocks south, at the corner of First Street and Broadway. He loped down the 4 flights of stairs. On the sidewalk, he walked at twice the speed of his usual amble. In cotton slacks and a sport coat over a polo shirt which Garfield et al. Allowed as long as he buttoned it to the top, he got more than his share of stares. People, especially women, admired his wavy black hair and casual grace. He stopped for the light at First Street and spotted the woman in the green hat. She was under a street lamp near the side entrance to the depot, standing only a couple arms' length from 2 hookers. Either she was tough or naive. She appeared not much shorter than Alvaro's 5 feet and 10 inches. Her Kelly green hat featured a wide, flat brim. She had wound her honey-brown hair into a loose bun that rested on her long neck. She wore large, round glasses tinted yellow, a modest white blouse, and a yellow unbuttoned sweater with a green pleated skirt that fell just below her knees. The bare legs were the same color as her face, the brown of café con leche. Her waist was just slender enough to complement the generous hips and full breasts. Carrying a large embroidered canvas purse on a shoulder strap, she listed to the side where the purse hung, as if it weighed plenty. She stood flush against the lamp-post beside a canvas suitcase. She watched his approach. He was still yards away when she reached out to shake his hand and said, I believe you are. He nodded and took her pretty right hand. Her nails were manicured but short and unpainted. He glanced at her other hand. No ring. From his first close look, even with the big tinted glasses that hid her eyebrows and part of her temples, he recognized her face. Though he couldn't remember where he'd seen it, she was familiar, like somebody he either saw, thought of, or dreamed about every day. Her face was rounder than oval, her cheeks soft and pooched like a healthy child's. Her mouth was wide, her lips medium full. He had known and dated more striking women, but striking wasn't at the top of his list. This woman was the Mona Lisa kind that looked better the longer you gazed. All the pieces of her, posture, figure, voice, and the rest, matched as well as her outfit did. Besides, the way she stood perfectly still, and the way her mouth curved up at the sides but not quite into a smile, made him imagine she knew exactly who she was. Thank you for... Por nada, he said. Are you hungry? I could eat. So we'll get dinner while we talk? That would be nice. He offered to carry her canvas suitcase. She appeared to consider a moment before she agreed. The weight of the suitcase surprised him. At least 50 pounds, he thought, and he wondered if she carried gallons of mineral water or dumbbells. A drunken conventioneer in a Hawaiian shirt and green trousers stopped in front of the Lyceum Theater across Broadway and stared, then whistled and waved. Alvaro waved back. He and the lady rounded the corner and turned toward the harbor. The balmy night with stone-gray clouds advancing off the Pacific reminded him of his birthplace in the tropics. Though summer storms rarely came to San Diego, he felt one on its way. He remembered the chubasco that turned city streets to rivers the day Feliz, his 3-year-old niece, was born. He wished the rain would hurry and fall. Overcast skies could grate on his nerves. But tonight it wasn't clouds that made him edgy. Though he was hardly shy around women, even the most alluring or aloof, this lady touched him in places too deep for comfort. She walked with short steps, leaning to her right under the weight of her shoulder bag. They passed a tattoo parlor out of which Steppenwolf hard rock blasted, then a diner Alvaro had tried once and discovered the